Thank you, Ulysses. I'll be addressing the needs that the Wounded Warrior Project fulfills. The transition from military to civilian life can be a daunting task for any veteran, but particularly so for an injured one. They often face challenges in finding employment, pursuing education, and rebuilding their lives. When most people hear the name the Wounded Warrior Project, they think of the first need that I'm going to address: physical health. A June 2020 report published by the U.S. Census Bureau revealed that almost 1.5 million veterans have a service-related disability, and that post 9/11 veterans have a higher rate of service-related injuries than veterans of any other conflict. These wounds, both physical and emotional, can make the transition to civilian life incredibly challenging. Physical disabilities, be they lost limbs, traumatic brain injury, bones, or blindness, can require expensive surgeries, prosthetics, adaptive equipment, rehabilitations, and medications. Some of the obstacles that prevent our veterans from getting that care include finances, transportation, and red tape. And of course, veterans with severe injuries have to adapt to a life they didn't expect, and that transition often involves emotional turmoil, which leads me to the next need: mental health and suicide prevention. The truth is, a lot of veterans do not end up coming home, but the ones that do are profoundly impacted by their deployment to a war zone. Many return with physical injuries, but even more return home with serious mental illnesses such as anxiety, depression, and PTSD. Unchecked mental health issues often lead to suicide. A recent study by Brown University revealed that over 30,000 post 9/11 veterans have committed suicide. That's 1.5 times the rate in the general population. Clearly, the mental health of returning veterans needs to be a priority for the Wounded Warrior Project. When veterans suffering from these mental health issues return home, they often self-medicate instead of seeking professional help, which only worsens their mental health issues. Consequently, substance abuse treatment needs to be another focus of our foundation. We need to make sure our veterans can easily and quickly receive the care they need. We also need to make sure we are meeting the needs of all of our veterans and not just the men, which brings me to the next need: gender-specific care. Besides the anxiety, depression, and PTSD the males face, many female veterans must also deal with another mental health issue: military sexual trauma, or MST. Unfortunately, many of our female veterans are returning home with MST, and we need to do what we can to raise awareness to this issue and provide both physical and mental health care for our veterans with MST. I would now like to address the most basic need of our returning veterans: financial security. While mental health is a major focus of the Wounded Warrior Project, it is difficult to address mental health issues when veterans lack basic needs like food or water. Some veterans have no home to return to, and many struggle to find a job due to a physical or mental disability. The disability claim process can be confusing and frustrating for returning veterans, and disability benefits alone are usually not enough to live on. Currently, only military retirees with at least 20 years experience who are rated 50% disabled can collect their full DoD retired pay and their full VA disability compensation benefits without offset. However, the measure we should start at would allow veterans who were retired for combat-related injuries with less than 20 years of service to do the same. Until that legislation passes, our injured veterans need financial support and career education to help them rebuild their lives. We need to take better care of our veterans. They take care of us during their time in the service, so it's only right to take care of them when they return home. Now I will pass it to my teammate Haley, who will explain how the Wounded Warrior Project satisfies these needs.